Daulton Wilson has shared a breakdown of his viewpoint of what happened in the closing laps of the only Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series we've run this year down there in Golden Isles. Wilson dominated much of the race, but fell victim to Tyler Bruening with about 8 laps to go. It got stuck behind lap car Michael Leach, then ran into him in coming out of the exit of turn 2. That ended up doing damage to his front end, and he eventually faded to 10th as Bruening went on to win after ripping the lip. So this is what happened. Let's take a look at this right here, and then we'll get to Daulton Wilson's breakdown of what he says happened. So here we go. Daulton Wilson is down here on the bottom of the track. Tyler Bruening is up top, and Michael Leach is kind of here in the middle. He's the lap car, and then you see Brandon Overton back there in that blue Napa. That car looks really good, by the way. Like really sharp-looking car back there. So let's take a look. So you can see Bruening ripping that lip right there. Huge run. I think Daulton sees him, just runs right into Michael Leach. Bruening is able to get around him and take that lead here. Here is another look at it. I think he sees Bruening there and tries to gas it up. Leach is there and hits him and does damage to the car. I know some people have speculated that he was trying to run into Leach intentionally to try and draw a caution. A caution didn't come out. They stayed green until about, 3 laps later, where I think we did get a caution. I forget who it was. It might have been Donald McIntosh. I can't remember off the top of my head. But there was a caution with about 5 laps to go, and Bruening was able to hold off late charging Jonathan Davenport and Brandon Overton. So over on DirtOnDirt.com, Wilson provided his view of what happened. This is courtesy of Kyle McFadden, who was on track or down there at the track. This is what he said here. Ramming into the back of Michael Leach, who Wilson approached quickly on the bottom groove through turns 1 and 2 on lap 42, as Bruening challenged for the lead from the outside, said the run-in, quote, was just racing. That knocked the right front flopper and bumper down on the right front tire. So that is what he's calling it, just racing. I'm not sure if I agree with that. I don't believe that he was trying to cause a caution. I'm not that cynical. I think that he was trying to get a run on the inside, and Leach was there, and he saw Bruening, and he just tried to get past him on the inside because that was the line that he was running, and he panicked. Maybe, I don't know. I just and it didn't work out, and he faded to 10th. Nevertheless, Wilson goes on and says, "We are along for the ride after that. Went down to the next corner and couldn't turn. There was nothing you can do about it at that point. I needed to get past him, and I just didn't get past him." Yeah, I think he's right there. I think he was just trying to get past Michael Leach. He was trying to force his car in there, and it just didn't work because he saw Bruening coming on the top side, and he wanted to try and get past Leach so he could maybe run the slider line or something like that to protect from Bruening just ripping the lip past him. He then also talked about how he did pick a different tire compound. But before he got to that, he said, "I didn't know he was coming, but I figured somebody had to be coming, but what do you do?" Again, I think this kind of lends to my idea. I think he didn't realize he was there. He says he didn't know he was there. He saw him, and that's when he tried to gas it up really hard there coming out of the corner, and Leach just happened to be there, and he ran out of space. As far as the tire here, he says that he stands by his decision for the softer tire compound, saying it was the right tire. He says, "If we had a clear racetrack, we were fine there. The cautions definitely helped early. It's just you never know what this place is going to do. It might lane off on the bottom, and whoever moves off the bottom is a sitting duck, or you stay on the bottom and you're a sitting duck. It's just one of those days that you don't know." Obviously, the bottom did not work out for him. Tyler Bruening, again, ripped the lip and took home his first ever Tour win, his first ever Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series win. And it was pretty fun race for the most part. Wasn't the best race. Definitely wasn't as good as Night 2 at Vado, but was definitely a decent race, especially to start the season. But that is what Daulton Wilson had to say. Let me know what you guys make of his comments here. Let me know in the comments below.